I never imagined that I would be redefining my identity and scaling my hobby into a full-time business at age 50. I guess I just never really put an age or a time on it. I always knew that I wanted to take my hobbies and turn them into a business and that I could. I just never really thought about when it would happen. I was busy being a stay-at-home mom and taking care of the kids and helping my husband. And time just seemed to go so fast that before I knew it, my role changed. You probably have no idea who I am. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a mom to 5, a grandma to 2, a wife, and an artist. My current hobby is designing artwork, whether I draw it or I design it on the computer, turn it into vector files, and then I like to make home decor and stationery and gifts with it, and I sell them on my website and on an Etsy site. But it's always been a hobby. You know what I mean? I didn't have the time. So when I had my big birthday this year, I started to think, okay, where am I in life? What do I want to be when I grow up? And I knew I wanted to pursue more of my art. I knew I wanted to make a go at that, make it a business, to fill my time with creativity and creating, right? So I started to research who else in my age group was doing that, who was starting fresh. I don't like to say starting over because I've always done this. I've always made things. My friends call me the maker of things. It's just always been a part of me on the side. My main role was being a stay-at-home mom. And now with my youngest being a sophomore in high school, I have more free time than I think I thought I would ever have. So I started looking for other people, asking around my town and my community, and everyone I came across in my age group either had a different vision for their retirement period where they would just do whatever, relax, stereotypical things, or they were very well established and were continuing their businesses and not retiring and finding the extra time. I couldn't find that person's starting from scratch, starting from the bottom. And I know things have changed. I know there's a lot for me to learn there. So I went to YouTube, to social media to look. I found a plethora of wonderful influencers, if you will, video personalities, TV personalities, social media personalities, know what the proper phrase is, that were pushing the message about you're not too old. You're not too old. But most of their messages revolved around not too old to start a YouTube channel. Still couldn't find the information about starting a handmade business. When I did find the information on starting a handmade business, it was younger people in their 20s and their 30s who were doing amazing things, and they knew the steps to take nowadays. They knew the social media marketing game and how to play it. But I couldn't find anyone in my exact position, and I know I'm not alone. I can't be alone. I'm unique, that's for sure, but not that unique. So I figured I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll put my face out there. I'll say, hey, I'm starting a business. Anybody else? Let's figure this out together. So my plan for this YouTube channel is to document this journey I'm on. Not necessarily to say, haha, I did it. Look, I'm a grandma and I just started a successful business, but more to find other people who are doing it. More to help people like me who are looking for other people who are doing it. I'm not done. I'm not done with my experiences yet and my learning. I want to learn more. I want to learn more, and I want to share my creativity. This seems like the best way to do it. So if you're in that mindset, if you're in that group, let's start a community. Let's get the message out. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Yeah, I don't like how that sounds. That's very cliche. And follow along. Watch my journey. I do have to tell you, if you haven't gathered already, I'm a lot. Maybe some would say I'm a little dramatic. I've got quite the personality. And I absolutely love coffee and my dogs. So what you'll probably see from me going forward is a series of videos documenting my wins, my struggles, my fails, everything in between. Maybe with a smidgen of that teenager who's still in my house, and my dogs, and maybe my chickens, and everything that I love in between. But it's all part of the story. It's all part of me, of my process, of learning, of spreading creation. Ooh, that sounds yucky too. I'm not going to produce videos that are highly edited because that doesn't interest me. And the way my brain works, I really only do what interests me. But you'll get the nitty-gritty, the unedited, the non-influencer style lived-in house, I'm sure, the worked-in studio, as you can tell. Certainly not aesthetically pleasing to anybody, but it's efficient and it works for me. Hop along. Let's create. Let's prove to ourselves, I guess, prove to societal norms that we're not done yet, because I'm certainly not done yet.